Welcome back to another live at well, it ain't 5 o'clock, but live at almost 5 o'clock. And I wanted to come on here to talk about some of these ways that I've tested out in order to generate some extra cash flow, some extra income, some extra revenue, and allocate that funds to invest in trading, a variety of things, covering costs that the regular 9 to 5 job doesn't. Right? Avoid living check to check by testing out some of these ways to make money. Most of them is or usually online things that I've tested out, that I tried out. Um, I'm not even gonna say an exact amount of number that I've tested out. If I go through like my journals and all that stuff and track back some of the things, yeah, it's a good amount. I think I probably I don't know, I probably did over maybe I know it's over 50, probably almost 100 different ways to make money outside of your job, right? Outside of your regular 9 to 5, outside of your career, whatever you got. I ain't even see. I ain't even seen. But let the algorithm kick in. See if anybody hop onto this. See if anybody wants to talk about this and different ways of making money. Different ways I tested out online. There's a lot of platforms out there that you can earn money on. Um, of course, you got the survey sites. Got the survey sites. You got focus groups. You got damn, I thought he was gonna have gas. Yeah. Uh, so it's a variety of sites that I've been able to sites that can lead you to extra money, right? And if you check out some of my YouTube videos, I did some videos on some of these different sites, some of these different platforms, different strategies to make extra money. I've been testing these different strategies out for quite a time now, quite some time. Some of them work, some of them don't work, but in this live, I'm definitely going to run down some of them that's worked. Like I said, some of those survey sites, they don't give you a lot of money, but if you're able to, dedicate maybe a 2 hour, 1 2 hour here and there to some of the survey sites, you will be able to generate some extra money online. So the survey sites is one of the easiest ones, right? So you get the survey sites, then you get into the user testing what is it? User testing.com. Um what is it? Oh, I forgot the name. See, I gotta compile my list. See, I'm just going off the top of my head. Like I said, if I go through my journals and I go through some of my charts and lists and documents, I could probably list over 100 different side hustles that I've tested out. And some of them was made money, some of them did not. But I'm just want to come on here to say which ones I've tested and which one I got. So, like I said, some of the easiest ones are survey sites. Then after the survey sites, I did says like the testing sites, and then along with the testing sites, you can do what is it? Content critic. There are platforms out there where people upload their contents, and they basically want people to look at their content, review their content, make an opinion, give a quote, different things regardless to their content, trying to make their content as best as possible. And people get paid for going on these platforms, viewing people content, and reviewing them and like leaving a little couple sentences here and there. Let me get on here. Let me see. Jacqueline Smith. Shout out to Jacqueline Smith. Henry Iverson. Shout out to you, Henry Iverson. Shout out to everybody that's on here. Um, I'm gonna grab some gas real quick. So stay on here with me. It's these different ways of making some extra money. So stay with me. Wait for the algorithm to kick in. Some ways that I tested out to make money, and of course, if you're on social media, right? Social media. Hold on for me real quick.
It's okay.
You did the 6 on 3.
Six something. I can try. I can try, my dear. Yeah.
What up? What up? What up? All right. Thank you.
6 7 3.
Yep. All right. See you later, man. All right. So I should have did my list before I came on here to talk about it. Different ways that I tested to make money online, right? So next one I want to talk about is, of course, you go shopping. Of course, you use these different products and things, right? Go to different stores, your WalMarts, your Targets, your Best Buys, right? Vandalism. Don't make no money off of vandalism. What's going on with you, brother or sister? Let's take Marie. Hold on real quick. Vandalism. What is vandalism? We on here talking about different ways I tested out to make money online, offline, just to get on the grind, right? You know, come on here talking about vandalism. Like, what the heck? Come on, dude. Come on, man. You over here now. It's freezing. Yeah. All right. Back out of the cold, ladies and gentlemen. Other ways that I've tested out to make money online, online, offline. Let me get into. I'm trying to get into some like ones that work for sure. That you don't have to put in too much effort, too much money or anything to get started, right? So all the ones I discussed before on this live or even on some of my YouTube videos, you don't need any money to get started. You don't need a lot of skills. Just need your basic skills, uh, a smartphone, tablet, computer, laptop, whatever, tablet, right? Some kind of smart device, and start signing up to some of these platforms that I mentioned. It's not gonna get you rich, It's not gonna get you wealthy or anything like that, but what I'm saying, it will help you out. It will add to that fund. It will add to your emergency fund. It will help you out with paying your bills, right? It will help with your disposable income. Disposable income is income that you have after your bills paid for, after your necessities taken care of. The extra money that you have to allocate for entertainment, for investment, for business, for whatever, right? So these are the kind of funding we talking about that I tested out. You shouldn't be needing any money to start up a business or anything like that. I'm saying like once you start getting some money in and you start stacking up these side hustles or these gigs or these apps that help you make money. Once you start to do that and you start stacking up some money, some extra money, then I say, of course, yep, go ahead, try to establish a business, establish a LLC, B Corp, S Corp, C Corp. Um, but that's after you get some money. That's after you get some extra money and your disposable income and your disposable income is built up. Then you can invest and stuff, right? So I went over the surveys. I went over the user testing. I went over surveys, user testing, content critic. Um, you can be what you could do Instagram. You could do Instagram theme pages, Facebook theme pages, or even a YouTube channel, right? Geared towards a certain niche, a certain theme, and all that, and you build it up, and you start doing affiliate marketing or getting sponsors, a wide variety of things, right? These are different ways you testing out. Nathan Rickett, what's going on, Nathan? Shout out to you. Big shout out to everybody that's on here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Other ways I tested out to make money, and this is probably one of the, I don't want to say easiest one, but it's definitely easy. It's definitely anybody can do it. Doesn't require a lot of skills, just needs some little effort, right? So you have some items that you're not using, right? Whether in storage, whether in your basement, whether in maybe your attic, maybe your closet, somewhere. A lot of us have items we're not using anymore. A lot of us even have items with the sticker, the tags, still in the boxes, etc., etc. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start reselling. So that's another one I tested out. Reselling products, reselling items, um, going to garage sales, going to um, Facebook Marketplace, getting free stuff from there, getting free stuff from Craigslist, going to garage sale, you grabbing up these items for cheap prices, and you come back on online and we reselling them, right? Reselling them. These are different methods that I've used in order to make some extra money, either online or offline, right? So reselling is a good one. Reselling can be very lucrative too, right? Old items people don't want anymore, all of that stuff, right? Can be very lucrative once you get exactly what you got to do, right? Exactly what you got to do, and go out and do like reselling is just a few steps. Make sure you have some platform that you can resell on, right? Make sure you have like a camera or something like that, smartphone that you can take pictures with. You know, you can set it up right and take pictures and display it on the internet. You know, so that's another way that I tested to earn money, extra money, online, offline, right? What's some other ways? See, I'm gonna have to compile me a list. Reselling was the, oh, before I get off of here, another one of the best ways that I've tested to make money. I'll probably do some more before I get off. That I've tested to make money from, and that's doing affiliate marketing. Not sure if you ever heard affiliate marketing, but affiliate marketing is another good way that I've tested. Another great way I've tested in order to make some extra money that worked out. Affiliate marketing is like, that's like one of my go-to. One of my go-to affiliate marketing and reselling stuff, right? And also, of course, getting involved with the gig apps, the gig community. Ladies and gentlemen, the good community is helping out so many people. You got people leaving their regular 9 to 5 just because of what the gig economy is doing for them. The gig economy is basically getting on a platform, an app, or something like that, and you get to make a bid on a gig or pick up a gig or different things. You got what? You got you can do stuff like Instacart, that's gig economy. You got Roadie, you got DoorDash is part of Uber. Who else? Who else? Part of the gig economy. It's a lot of things, a lot of platforms that's part of the gig economy. Basically plug in with the gig economy, get an account. You can do Task Rabbit, doing different tasks. You do what is it? Neighborhood, all these different platforms. You just sign up, get your account, and just start looking for gigs. So that's another good way that I've tested that workout is getting involved with the gig economy. So one more is investing in trading. But once you start to understand a little bit about trading, it can be another way that you can be earning money. Basically, you could be printing money once you start to learn the skills of trading and you learn how to trade. I ain't gonna front today though. I did a bad trade today, and I hope it comes back tomorrow because I think I'm in the loss right now. But I'm gonna put my stop loss on. I should have set it where actually I should have set it where it's at right now, but hopefully it doesn't dip any lower. And then I'm gonna set my stop loss tomorrow, reset it tomorrow, and then I'm gonna trade and get some experience off of trading. So that's another great way I tested, I've tested to make money online, offline. So once again, it's AD. Hope you got some value out of this. Thanks for everybody that's on here. Let me hit up the comments real quick. Jacqueline Smith, shout out to you. Latika Marie, shout out to you. Latika Reed Beth, shout out to you. Nathan Ricketts, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody who's on here. Thanks for the likes, the subscribe, and thank you for your time because your time is one of the most valuable assets that you can have. And I thank you for sharing with me. Now, I'll talk to you next time. Peace.